Hello and welcome to the 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I did the wrong fingers.
Oh, this is
Touching
weird.
tips. Touching tips.
I don't like what this means.
Why?
Well, it's an ET thing, right?
Yeah, that's a nice thing. Such rhythm.
What's cooler than these two guys doing some body pops?
It's a new year, new me.
In this video, we are going to be going through every WWE wrestler's chances at the Royal Rumble 2025.
In 3 words or less / fewer, but there is not room for everyone in the Royal Rumble, so those people will need to enjoy nice catering, and here they are.
And there's a lot of them this time.
Yeah, there's a
I
real
feel.
lot of them, isn't there?
It was really difficult to come up with anyone who's in the mid card or below her.
Well, there's only so many times I can write down is in Rumble or mid-card Rumble filler.
By the way, if you go over to patreon.com/WrestleTalk, you can watch another 3-count episode right now. It's a bonus one. It's exclusive and it's also Royal Rumble themed because Luke and I are going through the greatest Royal Rumble of all time. No, not that one, not the Saudi Arabian one. The greatest Royal Rumble of all time, Royal Rumble 2001. That's patreon.com/WrestleTalk.
Adam Pearce.
Brawl, accidental entrant.
It's 2025, new year, new me. Eliminates Nick Aldis.
I've not even got Nick down for anything here. I can't see him getting in the ring. He's too serious.
Well, neither can I can't see him getting into a brawl then accidentally going into the Rumble either.
But just picture it. There's a big brawl of Raw
trying.
stars on the outside. And Pierce is like on the apron. Everybody stop it. Stop the brawls. Because that's all his job is, really. And then someone accidentally clocks him and he falls over the top rope inside. And all of us, the person who was about to enter hasn't entered yet. And he's like, I'm the official entrant now?
It's not a reverse battle royal. You don't gain entry into the Royal Rumble by going over the top rope and into the ring.
Well, that's how they freshen it up this year.
Alex Shelley.
This is, of course, one word. MCMG. MCMG, tag sequence.
MCMG. MCMG. Spots. Crickets.
Oh, no. I think it'll be really good. Shelley
will
and
be good.
Sabin doing the delayed drop kicks.
I'm
And
being
the
facetious. Alexa Bliss.
blackout, teleportation, elimination.
Sorry, so blackout,
Yep.
teleportation, elimination.
There's going to be a spot in the match where all the lights cut out, they come back up, and Alexa Bliss is missing from the ring.
You do know that Vince isn't in charge of creative anymore, right?
Yeah, I know.
Because that's a real, like that and the Adam Pearce one. Those are real, like, Vince McMahon rumbles.
Whoa, these are good ideas. Look, the problem with WWE right now is it's too logical.
It's too serious. It's too cinema.
What's your bliss?
Returns isn't spooky.
Yeah, at the start.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
it.
she's going to be reminded that she is spooky.
Maybe
and
I'll
she
have
can
something
teleport.
later on about that. Andrade.
Again, there's some hyphens in here. So when business and stuff, you check year-on-year growth. 0 year-on-year growth.
In what sense?
Well, he returned to WWE in last year's Royal Rumble. And this year, he's going to be at the exact same doing nothing mid-card spot.
I think that's unfair. That US, well, I say that US run,
yeah.
the run he had with Carmelo Hayes was real good.
Yeah, where did that go?
So like, 9 matches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Penta, stare down spot. Do the old Paul Rudd. Who'd have thought it, hey? Me and you. Not me. Andre Chase.
Chad learning institution off. I know, Chase, you got broken up.
No, I was going to say that's too many words.
No, institution off is one word.
I was a hyphen in there.
Yes,
right,
hyphen
okay.
in there.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Hear the hyphen.
So it's the
Are they in NXT?
American-made kind of Alpha Academy graduation scheme. And then Andre Chase, I don't care about the stipulation. All of Chase U comes up in this.
Yeah. I thought if Andre Chase is going to be in this Rumble, do you know what it'll be? Twitter's favourite moment. Angelo Dawkins.
returns solo Raw. Not Sokoa.
Okay.
It just comes back. Well, it's not like he's returning, but you know.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's been around.
He wrestled late last month.
Starts Split 2028.
No! I don't even need an angle now. I just have them turn up on different shows.
Yeah. Asuka.
Return. Mists Jax. Because it was Jax who won the tournament that she got injured in that she had to go out from.
Returns Mists Jax.
You kidding?
Bang on, exactly
down
the
to
same.
the what? Great minds.
I know, right? And you and I.
She's not going to return now.
Nope. Austin Theory.
Every man for himself.
Eliminates Grayson Waller.
But and every man there is one word. I'm an everyman.
You're playing fast and loose. It's a new year, new you, all right?
Specifically eliminates Grayson Waller where there is no tension between them.
No. Ava.
Blinks in crowd.
Stands. Stares. Blinks.
Yes. I don't think we've discussed this on a show before. But the amount Ava blinks while talking and cutting promos is maddening to me.
It is the sign of an uneasy actor who
Yes.
is not confident in what they're doing. Axiom.
Fraxium, split up, cool up.
Oh, you think they're going to actually...
I don't want them to, but WWE love to tinker with things that are successful.
See, now, in the old regime, I think he's in the Rumble. And in fact, he is new Kofi spot.
Okay.
Kofi can't do it anymore. He's a heel.
I've got someone else with the Kofi spot.
Bailey.
3 horsewomen final.
And the horsewomen, there, of course, is one
That's
word.
one word, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Her, Becky, and Sasha Banks.
Just a classic 2-worder. Final 4. Becky Lynch.
Wins. Points Ripley.
Returns. Final 2.
Oh, so you've not got her winning?
Nope.
You know what? As I just said, points Ripley, because that's the report. It's Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley for WrestleMania. I instantly thought, oh, but Tiffany Stratton's also the champion now. Tiffany and Becky have got history from that NXT run. Mm-hmm. That would be... I'd much prefer that, if I'm honest.
Becky's coming back, though. I'd have thought she's going to Raw.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Bianca Belair.
Eliminates Jade Cargill.
Eliminates Jade Cargill. Boom. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Big E.
Pre-show, panel, call-out. So, on the pre-show, Big E's doing his thing. Woods and Kofi walk in. Oh, so you're here again. Everyone hates us because of you. We're in the right, something like that.
Yeah. Eliminates New Day.
So you think he's getting back in the ring? That's big.
Mm-hmm. It's Big
That's
E.
Big E.
Braun Breaker.
Goldberg spear off.
Eliminates via pounce. He's going to pounce someone and it's going to throw them over the top rope. Hopefully Dominic Mysterio.
He's not really a pouncer. He's more of a spearer, I'd say.
I think you can add some things to your arsenal. He's trying to pounce tables.
But my idea was that him and Braun and Goldberg would be in the ring at the same time, but there'd be loads of other people, and they'll look at each other like, oh yeah, let's do this. But then someone like the Miz tries to get Braun Breaker, spear. Goldberg looks at him, okay. Xavier Woods, spear, and they just spear.
I like it. Bronson Reed.
He's injured right now. Honorary most eliminations. Whoever gets the most eliminations in the men's rumble, I'm still giving it to Bronson Reed.
Will Tsunami Kieran. McCauley's safe. McCauley's fine. Kieran, though, he's looking at him and he's like, I'm Tsunamiing him.
He's got it coming.
Candice LeRae.
Funk ladder spot. Nia Jax can put her on her shoulders. Do the spin round and knock everyone down.
Saves Nia, eliminated.
She saves Nia, and then she gets eliminated.
Then she gets eliminated, yeah. Sacrifices herself. Carlito.
Eliminates War Raiders. Let's keep that feud going. It's not tired at all.
quick elimination spot. Comes in for the pop, out he goes. Chad Gable.
Luchador gang up.
Oh, that's fun.
All the like Dragon Lee, Penta, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Suplexes all luchadors.
We've gone. Maybe he starts suplexing them and then the numbers game overwhelms him.
Charlotte Flair.
Winning booking fear.
Returns. Oh no!
So it's kind of the same thing. And WWE will use that and be like, no, don't win. And they'll threaten us with it.
That's exactly my thought process. She comes out and everyone's like, yeah! Oh no, it's Cena in 08. Yeah! Oh no, not you again. Chelsea Green.
Joins commentary desk.
Accidentally eliminates Piper.
Ooh.
Didn't mean it.
Be...
Didn't mean it. It just happened by accident, but Piper's not going to see it that way. Leads to a WrestleMania match.
No. Oh yeah, I guess so. For the US title. It's not too bad.
Thanks.
I just have her on the desk doing commentary a lot to stop getting in the ring.
Yeah. CM Punk.
He's my boy.
He is.
What do you think I'm going to say?
I don't think you're going to say wins Royal Rumble.
You're wrong. Wins Men's Rumble. Punk you, Luke.
Number 1, Iron Man.
And then wins. Iron Man because he never gets eliminated.
I've not got him as my winner because I think the safest use of CM Punk is have him in the match for as long as possible.
Yeah, number 30.
Cody Rhodes.
Of course, he's not going to be in the Rumble. He's going to be in the WWE Championship Defense ladder match against Kevin Owens. I've got throat slits KO.
Crikey.
Well, he's not going to, not like killing a pig, but like The Rock did to him. He's going to do The Rock's taunt at KO.
Yeah.
As a little insider, whoops, I smashed the throne reference.
Ends KO feud. This is it. Corey Graves.
Work, brother. Rumble.
Totally loves NXT.
I've got, so the NXT disgruntlement. I'm saying it's going to be a work because of the Booker T thing he did in the past.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all a big diversion to him entering the Royal Rumble.
Maybe. Damian Priest.
Still fighting Balor.
Pushed, but not. Dominic Mysterio.
Drop ropes Lyra. So Lyra's running the ropes. Dominic Mysterio. And that's a Liv Morgan-Lyra feud over the Intercontinental belt.
I like it. Eliminated quickly. Dragon Lee.
Ooh, jealous of Penta.
I've got it more from a WWE perspective. Got Penta now. He's the second best luchador of all time. Do you hear that, Dragon Lee?
Yeah, they have gone so hard on, wow! My God, the Penta! Look, he's the best luchador in the world. Dragon Lee's there.
Exactly.
Guys, you said this about me last year.
I've been here this whole time. Drew McIntyre.
This is actually one of my favourite ideas, but it's not super impressive at this point. It flashes out with other people. Eliminates Roman Reigns.
Nice. I've got a similar thing. This is one of my favourite moments. I haven't tied it into everyone else's predictions, but I have got the moment in my head. Punk, Roman, stare down. Now that 2018 Rumble where you got the new versus the old, the moment when Drew and Seth start targeting Punk and Roman Reigns steps up and you have the four of them, almost like in a tag team style, looking each other down.
I wouldn't mind that for a Final Four.
So I've got it as my final five because my winner of the Rumble is not within those four. Ethan Page.
North tag debut.
What, with Josh Alexander?
Yeah, he comes in with Josh Alexander, one entrant.
One entrant. Nearly eliminates Punk.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Finn Balor.
Accidentally eliminates Carlito.
Probably eliminates Priest.
Let's run it back.
Julia.
First Rumble entrant.
That's a good one. I've gone for best NXT call-up. So of the ones they do, not as a call-up, you know, like the cameo spots. This is the best of them. I think it should be presented as the best of them as well. Goldberg.
Simmel Spears Bron Breakker. It's a simultaneous spear where they both go to spear each other at the same time, and they just go. And everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
Gunther Mania match.
How is that set up at the Royal Rumble?
Backstage interview.
You've thought it through. Really fleshed that out.
Well, Gunther's not in the match because he's the champion, supposedly. So I've got to set up elsewhere. Grayson Waller.
Yeah, cheeky theory.
Say I've got more. This is actually going to cause some problems because he's going to go, what happened? Gunther.
Afterthought title defense.
Backstage interview. You see, I had thought it out. I've written it right here.
Honestly, I wrote this before the second Raw Netflix episode, Afterthought title defense. And do you know who I had to face him?
So
Jey Uso. Because I thought, what's the most mid-card version of what they're doing with Gunther?
Main event
Jey Uso. And they did it.
Io Sky.
Iron Woman from 2.
Wins Royal Rumble.
So obviously I've gone for Becky, you've gone for Io Sky. I much prefer Io Sky. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, well, this is more of a prayer circle for me. This is more of like, I'm willing this into existence as opposed to I think it's more likely that it's Becky Rhea at WrestleMania. But I'm willing into existence the idea of Io versus Rhea for WrestleMania.
Well, I mean, Io's got loads of chemistry with Ripley. Like they were that weird buddy team at War Games. But actually, the best thing about the women's War Games for me was Tiffany and Io. So if Io won, maybe she could cash in on Tiffany Stratton, move to SmackDown. I thought they had excellent chemistry together.
Jacob Fatu.
Most eliminations, 9.
Eliminates Solo Sikoa.
Stop it! He loves him!
He's not the tribal chief anymore.
Do you, what, by mistake?
On purpose.
I'm disappointed. Jacob loves Solo Sikoa.
I think Solo's going to be disappointed in Jacob as well. Jade Cargill.
Straight for Naomi.
Returns, targets Naomi.
Yeah, great. So I imagine we thought the same thing. The Powerbuff Girl, well, no, not the Powerbuff Girls now, but Belair and Naomi, the tag team champions, they're dominating the match. Jade Cargill comes out, like instantly goes to Naomi, throws Naomi out, and Bianca Belair's trying to stop her, and then throws Cargill out as well.
Yeah.
Because it was all Belair.
I've got Naomi as the attacker, which we'll come on to a bit later on, but it's all within that realm.
Masterminded by Belair.
Yeah, she was the Triple H to Naomi's Rikishi. JD McDonough.
Confused by Balor.
Probably in Rumble. Javon Evans.
Kofi save spot.
Nice, that's great.
That's who I've gone for.
Yeah.
You went for Axiom, of course.
Yeah, I did indeed. I've got great NXT highlights. He has a real good spotlight within the Rumble.
As the Kofi save spot.
I like it. Jey Uso.
Main event match. By which I mean on Raw.
What's on Saturday night's main event? It's literally in the title.
They'll do a replay of it.
Oh. Jimmy reunion spots.
Kind of, they've done that.
Yeah, but they haven't done it in a Rumble. Jimmy Uso.
Drew eliminates immediately.
Maybe tag titles.
Oh, with Jay. Okay, yeah.
That's him trying to convince. But I think you can then do a nice story with Jay to be like, oh, that'd be really good. And I, love my brother and I've made amends and stuff. But I'm trying to be more than just a tag team guy. So Jimmy's trying to lure him back in.
That's a nice story, particularly Gunther's line of "You're just a really good tag team wrestler," which really shows how WWE think about tag wrestling.
John Cena.
Heartbreaking Final 4.
Wins Royal Rumble.
I think he just comes close.
I much prefer your idea. I think he's winning the Royal Rumble.
He's the bookie's favourite.
Yeah.
The story's right there to go against Cody Rhodes at Mania. Yeah.
Jordan Grace.
Hunter Point photo.
Returns. Now signed. Karrion Kross.
In Sammy's head.
I like that, yes. Mid-Rumble sermon.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, get on the mic.
Kevin Owens.
He's facing Cody Rhodes in a ladder match. Ladder, bridge, pile driver. It's the most convoluted setup spot you can do. Ladder, ladder, ladder between the ladders. Package pile driver.
I like it. And it really nicely sets up Cody to win the match then.
Yes. No sell. Kick out at 1.
Seth Drew Glue.
Seth Drew Glue?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seth Drew Glue.
Kofi Kingston.
Stops Javon escape.
Ruins Axiom elimination.
Well, we can't shake. We can't, but yes. Kofi Kingston cuts off his own spot.
That's exactly it. You're not stealing my spot. You're not stealing my spot.
Oh, the heat he'll get.
LA Knight.
Roman's anti-solo Avengers.
Oh, okay.
He's been, he's sort of been tussling with Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. In Rumble. Yeah. Lash Legend.
Most eliminations. 8.
This year's Cargill.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
Liv Morgan.
I'm sorry to speak this into existence.
Oh, what have you done?
Well, Rhea Ripley's not going to be in the Rumble because she's the champion. So Liv will enact her automatic rematch clause.
It's antiquated. That's the word that they used.
They'll do Liv versus Rhea again.
Tag title win.
Yeah, that's fun with Raquel.
Yeah. Logan Paul.
Eliminates John Cena.
Cena elimination tease. They're going to make you think that it, but I think Cena's going to skin the cat. He's going to do the Shawn Michaels.
He can't skin the cat.
Of course he can.
What are you?
Why are you? Well,
The
not
man
with.
moves like a box of hammers.
Yeah, with that attitude, like I think you could do it. And attitude adjustment is what you need. He's going to do the Royal Rumble night. You say, "Oh no, I'm going to go over," and he's going to touch one foot, and then he's going to skin the cat back up in.
His legs are going to be moving like Mr. Blob. He'll be like a wacky waving inflatable arm tube man hanging off that rope. And his facial expressions are going to be so cartoonish.
Yep. I agree with half of that because I don't think his body is capable of moving like Mr. Blobby. I think he's actually stiffer than what Mr. Blobby is. I think he's more like, I don't know, Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
And trying to like do his legs to get back in.
Like a teddy bear whose legs are just straight out in front of... You know, I'm just thinking of when he does that awful leg drop off the top rope.
Yeah. Well, like the 3 3/4 G.I. Joe action figures that just bend at the waist.
Look, he is going to hang off the rope. He's going to get on the apron and roll under the bottom rope. He is not skinning the cat. If he skins the cat, I become the champion.
But if he doesn't skin the cat, or this spot doesn't happen, because really, like
You retain.
I retain.
Yeah.
If
Or whoever's the champion retains.
Deal. And I want 10 quid. Ludwig Kaiser.
Goldberg attack mistake.
Oh,
Hits him from behind.
That's good. I like that. Meaty match portion. It's going to be a period of time when it's just the meat is in the ring. And he's going to be in amongst that. Him, Sheamus, Bronson if he's well enough, Braun, the big meaty lads.
A Creed.
Yeah, Brutus in particular, and Bron Breakker.
The mid-match meet.
Lyra Valkyria.
Green mid-card stare down.
Oh, nice.
US
That's good.
IC
Yeah.
champ.
I decided I was going to wait until she has won the, or whether she did win the IC title match before I wrote down my prediction and sort of see what the presentation of her is. And now I know is in Rumble.
Oh, so you don't know anything? Yeah, I see.
I was making, they said, we don't want to put it on the Raw Netflix debut, you'll get lost in the shuffle. Just got lost in the shuffle on a different episode instead. Naomi.
Bianca tag advantage.
Revealed as attacker. Natalia.
Record-breaking century.
Breaks record somewhere.
Yeah, 100 years of Natalia in Rumbles.
Nia Jax.
Now, I know she's a heel, but I think this works because she's sort of just a crazy, angry at everyone at the moment heel. Annihilator's Dominic Mysterio.
That's fun.
Dom's just interfering and stuff, and she chucks him in.
That's really good. Most eliminations. Nikki Cross.
Magically kidnaps Alexa.
Appeals to Alexa. So Alexa's in the ring, not spooky. Nikki Cross comes in, starts to try and like spooky her back into Spooky Town.
Yeah, that's the problem with that. I can't see how Nikki Cross in that Sister Abigail costume can talk.
She's not talking.
convincingly. She's just doing this.
Yeah, you've seen Friday the 13th movies. You communicate with head tilts. Obafemi.
Cameo, Fatu stare down.
Eliminated by Cena. You want to talk about some Cena cartoonish faces? Just think when he gives Obafemi the AA and eliminates him. Paul Heyman.
Favor teasing intensifies. Because hey, CM Punk's won the Rumble. What's the favor that Heyman can give?
Advises Roman ringside. I think we haven't had this for a while. Like a manager at ringside calling the client over, be like, "Don't worry, we're doing this just now. Try and go over there." Penta.
Entry number 0.
So he's won.
Yeah, but it goes from
Yeah.
what to 0, and CM Punk's not number 2.
Entrant number 2. Pete Dunne.
Moustache Mountain reunites.
Eliminated by Truth.
Oh. Right, Tyler Bates ready to return.
Yeah, well, you know,
He went for Truth.
I think you eliminate him here, and that can send Pete Dunne on a bit of a spiral. Can't believe I got eliminated by R-Truth in the 2025 Royal Rumble. And that's going to lead him back to Tyler Bate. He's going to come over here, mate. Maybe you and I should be a little tag team again and we can win the tag titles. Piper Niven.
Green's guard defense.
I love it, because it's going to lead to the accidental elimination. Green Mania match. R-Truth
Tries pinning people.
touches 4 corners.
That's really good. Yes, that's better. Well
Thanks,
done.
man. Randy Orton.
Shane's music plays. Of course, a reference to the greatest Royal Rumble of all time. No, not that one in Saudi Arabia. Royal Rumble 2022, where Randy Orton's music... No, Shane McMahon's music played
when
for
it was-
Randy Orton's spot.
Well, yeah, because they'd switched around but hadn't told Shane.
And Randy was like, well, I'm not going out. So Shane had to go out.
RKO's KO KO'd
So he interferes in the Cody ladder match.
just afterwards. So after, like, Cody wins and Orton, and then Owens is there. Orton comes out. RKO's KO. He's KO.
I got you.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Eliminates through middle rope.
Right. Okay. Oh, so she's not actually eliminated. Why?
Well, because she probably, made a mistake.
I think you had some grander plans.
No.
It's going to build to this WrestleMania match. No. Power spots Belair.
Oh, yeah, that's good. She's got her back.
Rey Mysterio.
Penta super combo.
Penta stare down. They have their Rock Hogan moments.
Oh, it's going to be awesome when it happens.
Yeah.
I'm glad, in a way, that they didn't do that, them tagging together against the New Day on the debut Netflix Raw.
Yeah, totally. Rhea Ripley.
Beats Liv again.
No, stop it! Watches from ringside. Come on, man, be serious. Roman Reigns.
Favor saves Punk.
Oh, that's the favor.
Yeah, well, Roman thinks that's the favor.
Oh.
So Roman's like, now we're level. Punk's like, no, my favor wasn't with you. It was with Paul Heyman.
Final 2. Him and Cena.
Oh, that's loaded.
Roxanne Perez.
I've written, this is an unfortunate turn of phrase, turns on Lady Vengers. So I've got a spot where a bunch of the NXT women, Roxanne Perez, Julia, Stephanie Vacchia, they all sort of gang up against the main roster stars. But then Perez turns on her.
I wouldn't have Perez teaming up with Julia.
Well, she does it briefly, but it's because she's gonna beat them up. But
Yearly NXT spots.
well, hopefully she gets called up as well.
Yeah. Sami Zayn.
Seth Roman choice.
Maybe Seth's right.
Yeah, I think Seth and Roman. Who's he gonna help? Karrion Kross behind him.
Yeah, we should go for that guy.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting.
Seth Rollins.
Can I just give some context here?
Go for it.
Because Seth and Drew we thought they were getting together, but now they've started beefing. They're going to have a match on Monday Night Raw. I think they have quite an intense hate period, because they're both quite hateful people. But in the Rumble match, Drew helps Seth eliminate Roman.
Like it.
And that's when Seth and Drew look at each other and go like, maybe we're not so different, you and I.
It's good.
So yeah, Sword helps Drew.
You love Sword.
What's happening?
Punk obsession costs.
So he's trying to get rid of Punk.
So focused on Punk that someone else takes him out. Sean Spears.
This time 10.
Number 10, probably.
Do you want to shake at it?
Yeah. Well, I could high five
I cared
it.
about
Or
it
high
a
10
lot.
it.
I cared about it a lot more this time last year.
Sheamus.
Meet midsection.
Eliminates Bron Breakker.
Oh, okay. They're
IC
gonna keep
match
that
at Mania.
going. Right.
That's
okay.
the IC match at Mania. Solo Sikoa.
Bloodline beatdown section.
Anger at Jacob.
See, I've got them all on the same page. There's like the whole middle part of the match. It's Fatu, it's Tama, it's Solo, and they're just owning the match.
Stephanie Vaquer.
NXT Lady Vengers spot.
Julia team-up spot.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like on a similar
a little
path there,
bit.
yeah. Tama Tonga.
Fatu elimination setup. So he'll throw the person to Jacob. Because Jacob's got the most eliminations in mind.
Abandons Solo Sikoa.
What are you doing to Solo here?
I'm building to Solo versus Jacob at WrestleMania.
I mean,
And split the GOD off into the tag team division. End off Bloodline 2.0.
I think they're stronger together at the moment.
But what do?
They are... well, Jacob's cool.
Well, this is my argument. So you may as well do Jacob versus Solo. Jacob beats Solo at Mania, and you can push him off as the singles guy. The Miz.
Manipulated Sammy elimination.
Abandons Karrion Kross. More on that in a bit. The Rock.
Number 31 entrant.
This was your pitch from last year, wasn't it?
Yep, and I'm doing it again. Because it's even worse this time round.
Changes mind. Wins. He's going to wake up on February 1st. Be like, do you know what? Turns out I actually am free to work WrestleMania. I think I should win the Royal Rumble tonight.
Yeah, maybe I should take all the spots. I'll just heat back that Cody feud right back up.
Exactly it.
People forget about it.
Yeah.
It was all part of the plan.
They should just know their role and shut their mouth. Tiffany Stratton.
SmackDown Meechin match.
But yeah, if you want. Stops Jax winning.
Okay, yeah.
Triple H.
Rock changes plans.
Largest Rumble gate. That's it. Uncle Howdy.
Not in Rumble.
Oh.
And I've got that for the whole Wyatt 6 thing. Apart from, obviously, Nikki and the women's.
Targets Karrion Kross. And that's why The Miz runs away. So you have this moment where Karrion Kross is sort of doing his sermon, trying to appeal to people outside, and Miz is there being like, yeah! And he's sort of like, pointing at people behind, Karrion Kross's back. The second that Uncle Howdy comes up next, he's like, I'm out of here. Eliminates himself from the Rumble.
Yeah, I don't know. I
hate it.
Because apparently they're going to SmackDown. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, I think you got to get the win off the Final Testament first, right? Though. Wade Barrett.
Bad news cameo.
Bad news, everyone.
Yeah. So it'll be an announcer spot that's actually good. I've got it pictured in my head. The bad news thing plays, and Michael Cole's like, "What? Wade? It's you." And Pat McAfee's like, and Wade Barrett takes off his jacket, and underneath is the elbow pad, and he pulls it for the Red Bull hammer.
See, in my head, it's more like McGuinness at All In. Not even at the commentary desk. He just comes out at like number 26.
That's actually better. I like that more.
Thank you. Xavier Woods.
Massive promo heat. He'll cut a promo on the way down to the ring.
I like it. annoying beige elimination. So Biggie eliminates both of them. They're angry on the outside. Biggie, as they're celebrating, Woods slides back into the ring, throws him over the top rope and eliminates him.
Despicable.
Yeah.
Those are all our picks for every wrestler in WWE at the Royal Rumble 2025. Go over to patreon.com/WrestleTalk right now while we do the same 3-count format, reviewing the greatest Royal Rumble ever. No, not that one. Royal Rumble 2001.
But if you're in the mood for some 3-count right now, here's us reviewing every Royal Rumble in 3 words or less / fewer.
Cena comes back. Everyone's like, oh my God, Cena came back. How? And then it takes about a minute for everyone to go, wait a second.
Wait a sec.
We don't like this guy.
Hate Super Cena.
Boo!